evacuation of school children. But it is highly desirable from the point of view of their own safety. As many as possible of these children should be evacuated at an early date. We ask that parents play their part and help the authorities. The move is to start next Sunday.
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Take me here from the chimney bay. Give me a smile and keep for the while.
Yes?
Good evening. I'm the visiting officer for this area.
Yeah, what's that got to do with me?
Well, Mr.
Oakley.
Thank you, Mr. Oakley. Well, with the declaration of war imminent...
Yeah, I know all that. Get to the point.
You see, you are entitled to choose your child.
Huh?
I know. But his mother wants him to be with someone who's religious. Or near a church. Quite adamant. And as you are...
What?
Near a church...
Alright then. Best come in.
Thank you so much. That's his postcard to send home. Quick march to the church hall, everyone. 1 and 2. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye.
Well, come on in. I ain't got all day. You can put your old bag down and your gas mask. You ain't going no place else. William Beech, eh? Suppose William Beech will be wanting something to eat then. Come on, get your Macintosh off, boy. Go on, hang it up. On top of mine, over there. Little chap, ain't you? Try using a chair. You got wax in your ears or something, use the chair. That's a nasty old bruise. I'll give you that. Let's come in, Sammy, say hello.
You go away. Get off, I'll kill you.
I wouldn't do that. Sammy, down. Come on. Come on, come down. Spry old thing, but soft as butter, ain't you, Sammy? Come on, he's very friendly. Won't harm you. Here, hold your palm up like that. That's so he knows you ain't going to harm him, see? It's alright. Now go on, tickle his chest. There you go. Ooh, he says I likes that, and I likes you.
Stop it, naughty dog.
Come on, you're getting overexcited. Sammy! Go on, outside, exercise. Nah, you'll get used to him. Now come back here, boy, eat this up. Don't forget your chair. You can put your own sugar in as well. Right then. What have we got in here?
I don't know. Mum said I want to look in.
Mr. Oakley!
What the?
Pipe down, Sammy. It's me. Friend, not foe. Mr. Oakley, your front door was open. There was definitely a chink of light. And now, there's definitely more than a chink.
Yeah, keep your tin hat on, Charlie.
It's not time for feeble jokes, Mr. Oakley. War is about to be declared.
Yeah, don't I know it? Got me an evacuee to prove it.
Oh, how do? Still recognise you set the jackpot steam with this miserable old beggar.
Charlie. William, this is Charlie Ruddles. He thinks he can win this war single-handed.
How about if you don't keep your flaming doors up?
Yeah, alright, I'll put me blackouts up.
Mark my words, William. Them German bombers are like a moth to the flame. One chink of light and boom! Boom!
Best come in, Sammy. Charlie's right, really. I just enjoys winding him up.
Stop it!
Ain't you hungry?
Yes, mister.
Slow chew, eh? Come on, you best drink your tea before it gets cold.
That's me Bible, mister.
Ah. Come on out. Out. Come on. Here, listen. Whilst you live in my house, you'll live by my rules. And I ain't ever hit a child, and if I ever do, it'll be by the skin of my own hand. You got that? So we can forget this. It's alright. You mind yourself, daft dog. Come on. Let's get some sleep, eh? Here. This'll do ya. Come on, shoes and socks off. Here, plop these on. Chilly and bare feet. And William, there's a pot round here that you can use so you don't have to go outside to the toilet, right?
What's all that, mister?
Oh, just stuff for painting pictures and such.
You paint pictures, mister?
No, William, not me. Do you?
No. I does drawing.
Alright, come on then, jersey off. Sorry. Here, this'll do you. That'll do. What are you doing, boy? You get into it, not under it.
What? Right inside?
Of course. Come on in, Sammy. Say goodnight.
What about me Bible, mister?
What about it?
Mum reads it to me.
Does she now?
Every night.
Alright then. I'll tell you about the story in my own way. That do ya?
Yeah. Thanks, mister.
Noah's Ark, that do? Aye, so, God appears to this old boy Noah, and he says to him, I'm sick and tired of all these people not doing as I tells them. I has a mind to teach them a lesson like.
Mum says the war coming's a punishment from God for people's sins.
Ah, right, well anyways, God tells Noah to build an ark.
What's an ark?
Essentially an enormous wooden boat, and so Noah and his sons, Ham, Japheth, some other one, forgot his name, all get to work, and once it's finished, God tells Noah to fill the ark with all sorts of animals, insects and birds from all over the world. Elephants, grasshoppers, tigers, magpies, hippopotamuses.
Big ark?
Biggest ever. And so to get all the creatures aboard, 2 of each.
Why 2?
Well, that's to male and female so they don't die out. Right, so anyways, once all the creatures are aboard, God makes it rain and rain and rain and rain and rain and rain. And that's your lot for tonight. More tomorrow. Come on in, Sammy. Now you say goodnight. Hey, it's not that bad.
Sorry, mister. I ain't ungrateful, mister. Honest. I'm happy.
Don't forget to say your prayers, boy.
No, mister.
Oh yeah. Best call me Tom. Good night. God bless.
Good night, Mr. Tom.
Come on then, Sammy. Oh, Sammy. Off we landed ourselves, eh? I ain't had any experience of seeing mother-in-law. You neither, eh? Best not get too fond of this boy.
You ain't got a clothes, Mr. Oakley.
Well, can you help or can't you?
Didn't you bring anything?
What you stood up in?
Hand-me-downs, I'm afraid. Underclothes, pyjamas, balaclava for when it's colder. Knitted them myself. My Michael's first, and then me David Warner, and then me George till you grow out of them.
Very kind, Mrs. Fletcher.
So, fancy you taking one in then?
Ah, duty, ain't it?
I ain't got room myself, but Mrs. Butcher's got two to contend with. Regular tearaways.
Where can I get some good stout boots? Small like. I don't want no commentary. I just want to know.
I'll see what I can do. I'll bring everything round later, Mr. Oakley. Blooming war. Oh, Michael's been called up. Good luck, Mr. Oakley. What's the problem?
He's had a bit of a whipping like Dr. Little, with a belt. Nasty old bruising sores all over him.
Witch hazel. Dab on gently with some Cornwall.
He's wet in the bed too, Doctor.
Quite common, till they settle.
Can't keep his food down neither.
Malnutrition. Probably used to nothing but chips.
Like a frightened rabbit he is, Doctor.
Give him time. He'd better meet Zach.
Who?
Zach, our evacuee. He'll brighten him right up. Real live wire, Zach, and no mistake.
Thanks, Doctor. How much do I owe you?
On the house.
Come on, boy, where's your face gone? Come on, take it off, you'll boil alive. Still got your bed socks on as well.
I can't go out without them.
Why? What, your bruises? Come on, get your postcard and pencil out, boots are fine. Now, William, once you're ready, why don't you just go write your postcard to your mother, eh? Don't worry about the dead in the graveyard, it's not like they're going to drop an old bomb on your head.
No, mister.
It won't hurt you.
It's only a squirrel.
Never seen one before.
Ha! There he goes, right up the tree back to his nest.
It's called a dray. You must be from London.
Yes,
You're a regular wild budge, so I've heard.
What's your name?
William Beech, miss.
I'm Mrs. Not Miss, Mrs.
Partridge.
You a soldier, mister?
Soldier. Royal Air Force.
He's just admitted to be a pilot.
What? Flying planes?
Hurricanes, hopefully. Chasing off the Jerrys, maybe. I'm David. Welcome to Little Weirwold, William.
I expect you'll be in my class on Monday, William. Goodbye.
Bye, miss. Mrs. Bye, mister.
Bye, William.
Well, how's it going? Where's the message? Come on, you can't think of what to say? You lost your voice or something?
No, mister.
Well, what do you want to say? Are you happy here?
Yeah.
Well then, just give it here. Dear Mrs. Beech. William?
She don't call me that.
What's she call you then?
Willie.
Alright then. Willie has arrived safely. He is happy,
And good?
if you like, and good. Yours sincerely, Mr. Thomas Oakley. Now go on then, write your name.
I can't.
Didn't they have school in London?
Yeah, but...
What about reading? Can you read? Best be off to the village and post this then.
Hey, look, there's one of them townies.
Townie!
Shut up, George, you can't help it.
And he's wearing my boots and all.
Stop it. No, it's a shame, really.
Backy vermin, from the city, heads all nitty, sticks of shitty.
Right, William. This is the library.
Why is it so quiet, mister?
Well, that's so people can hear themselves read.
Mr. Oakley.
I've come to join him up. William Beech. He's with me.
With you? Good heavens.
What?
Oh, well, I wouldn't have expected. You're so busy.
Well, one has to do one's duty, don't one? Now, come on, I ain't got all day.
No, of course. I'm sorry. William?
Beech.
Beech. Care of Mr. Oakley. Welcome, William, to the library. You can choose 3 books.
Why don't you choose some for him, with pictures like, and one I can read to him. Don't know what young'uns like, see?
No, of course. Don't go working him too hard. Looks like you could use some of our country air.
Yeah, you'll get plenty of that. Now, William, you wait for your books whilst I does a spot of shopping with Sammy. Here's your postcard. And here is some money for the stamp. Post office store's next door. Come on, Sammy.
Here you are. I think you'll enjoy the Just So stories.
Thanks, miss. That's an O, ain't it, miss?
Yes, it is. Well done, William. Oh, for Orlando the Marmalade Cat. Here you
Hello, Backy Downey. Oh, can I see your books? Oh, kiddie books. Aww. Oh, sorry. These yours. Oh, sorry. Again. Backy vermin, from the city, heads all nitty, sticks of
George! You great bully, say sorry.
Sorry, Mum.
Not to me, you're putting to him.
Sorry.
Home. And you two should be ashamed of yourselves encouraging him.
Clay! Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Here.
Good day. Would you be Mrs. Miller?
I would.
Splendid. Your impressive emporium is highly recommended by Auntie Ozzie.
Oh, yes. And who she is when she's at home?
Oh, sorry. Dr. Little. I'm staying with her. Can I entrust this postcard to your care?
I can post it for you.
Oh, forgotten something. There.
They can never read this tiny writing.
Ah, but they will. You see? A magnifying glass. Mother's got one of these. I said, still not wet, is it? Could you blot it for me?
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Can I help you, son?
Postcard home?
You?
Ditto.
Staying with Mr. Oakley. William, is it?
Will? That's wizard! Will Shakespeare and all that. To be or not to be, that's indigestion. Sorry, I nearly cut you off there. Is this your first time to the country, Will? It's not mine exactly, you know, the odd holiday with the parents and all that. But this is the first time I've sort of lived in the country. I expect you to think I'm quite forward.
What?
Forward! You know, my parents work in the theatre, so I'm so used to moving from town to town that if I see someone I like, I talk to them.
Hold on, William. Morning, Miss Miller.
Morning, Mr. Oakley.
Mr. Oakley! I've been chatting to Will.
Who's Will?
You're William. I call him Will, after Shakespeare. If music be the food of love, then I'll have a minuet steak and all that. I'm Zacharias Wrench. How do you do?
Never heard of you.
Well, I've never heard of you either. It's a mouthful, isn't it? It's Zach for short.
Is that her? Oh, I have heard of you.
Ah, fame at last. Thank you, Mrs. Miller. Bye, Will. Bye, Mr. Oakley.
Well, he's not backward coming forward, is he?
Real case of the verbal diarrheas, I reckon. Friendly, though.
What you want,
What's going on?
Keep your little thieving hands to yourself, see?
He's staying with Mr. Oakley.
Oh. Sorry, Mum. Sorry, Mr. Oakley. You see, we had chocolates, cigarettes, fruits, and all the sorts stolen when the last batch of London kids came in. Sorry.
Give the boy an apple.
Oh, yes. Here you are. No hard feelings, eh?
Well, don't look at me. Take it.
Miss Miller, kindly display this poster. Meeting Church Hall tomorrow. All to attend.
Right you are, Mr. Ruddles.
Mr. Oakley,
Charlie.
where's your gas mask? And him, where's his gas mask?
Yeah, all right, all right.
Don't blame me if you wake up one morning and find yourself gassed to death.
Well, here's Apple. Didn't stick it up to start. Didn't like that stand-up bath I gave him, like. Bet you got wetter than he did, Sammy. Dabbed on the old witch hazel, stung a bit. Noah's Ark episodes 2 and 3 went down pretty well, didn't they? You understand every blooming word I say, don't you, Sammy? Hey, we've got our own flood. Come on, Sam.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could kindly take your places. Welcome everyone. It's such a pleasure to see you all, especially all of our visitors. Now, we decided not to hold the usual church service this morning because we all want, in these troubling times, to hear the Prime Minister's statement. So here goes.
This is London. You will now hear a statement by the Prime Minister.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British Ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
Does that mean no school?
George!
Amen to that. Well, I'm sure we're all prepared. They would have hoped. I'm sure the folks in the ARP and the Civil Defence will swing into action. Maybe it's time to be building those Addison shelters. Dr. Little?
I just wanted to confirm that the first aid post will be at my surgery. Practice is on Wednesdays.
Thank you. Now, I know Mr. Thatcher needs more folk on fire watching duties. 2-hour shifts, so... Mrs. Miller, yes? Mrs. Fletcher?
My husband will.
Ah, Mr. Fletcher. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Oakley?
I'm volunteering, like.
Really?
Don't sound so surprised, Vicar.
Oh, no. Thank you, Mr. Oakley.
Bit surprised myself. Have to be in the morning, so all tea time. Can't leave the boy alone at night.
Oh, no, yes. I'm sure Mr. Thatch would be delighted. Miss Thorne?
Put my name down too. And just to say, everybody, I am determined to keep our amateur dramatics group going. New members are very welcome.
I say, do you do plays? Can I go?
Of course.
I've got a bit of experience. My parents are actors. Now I'll be the winter of discontent, made glorious by summer.
You don't have to audition.
We could put on a musical. I could sing. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There may be trouble ahead. Da-da. But while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, let's face the music and dance.
Well, how was it? That bad, eh? Oh, best tell me then.
I'm with the baby. Will! I'm really fed up we're not in the same class. Anyways, clue today!
Whose class is that, Kim?
Mrs. Hartridge's. I'm in Miss Black's.
Why? You're near enough the same age, ain't you?
He can read. And write.
I see. We start this evening then. That do?
What?
I'll teach you reading and writing.
Oh, mister.
Now come on then, race Sammy home. Come on, go Sammy. Hey, what's the matter? You upset Sammy, Peter. Come on, it takes practice. Sam's got more than you anyways. Now come on here, boy. Why don't you just join these old dots up from the top downwards?
It's bad, ain't it?
No, it's a word. I can read it. Now come on and do some more.
What are you doing, Mr. Tom?
I'm writing words for you to read. Here. What's this say, eh?
I dunno.
Well, what's that thing you look outside through?
Dunno.
Made of glass.
Window.
There you go. You see? That says window. You see the word? Like yours. Now come on and keep writing.
Finished.
Well done. What's that say then?
Window.
No.
But there's the word.
It's your name, boy. You see the word? Word for...
William.
Got it.
Yeah. Mr. Tom, writing's a lot like drawing.
Is it?
I could draw my name.
Show me. That's good. Neat little chap, ain't you?
It's copying, really. Copying's bad. Like cheating.
What? Since when?
If you copy, you goes to hell.
Hell? Don't be daft, boy. Who told you that?
Me mum.
Ah. Well, cheating in a test is wrong, I get that, but copying's fine when you're learning.
If writing's a lot like drawing, learning it won't be so bad. I liked drawing.
You done it at school?
Yeah.
Teacher help you?
He didn't like me. The others called me Silly Sissy Willy.
What others?
At school.
What about your friends?
I ain't got no friends.
Come on, boy, speak up. I can't hear you.
I ain't got any friends.
Did you paint?
Nah, 'cause I can't read.
Ah, I see. So the ones who can read and write get the paint, is that it?
Yeah. Do you paint, Mr. Tom?
No, William, I told you before.
Then them painting things upstairs, who do they belong to?
My Rachel, she painted them.
Who's Rachel?
My wife, William, she...
Mr. Oakley! Mr. Oakley, it's me, George!
Doors open, George! Sammy, no.
Sorry, Mr. Oakley. Mum sent me because she thought he might like it because our Michael's been called up, though might be big though.
Didn't get a word out of that. I understand your brother's been called up, tells your mum I'm sorry. Now what?
She thought William might like Michael's jersey.
Well, ask.
I have.
Ask him.
Would you? Thanks. And I'm sorry about the other day, and you don't have to feel bad about not being able to read in that. Anyways, it ain't all that good when you can. You just get given more lessons. And Mr. Oakley, Mum says on Sunday I's to help you dig the trench for your Anderson shelter.
That's kind, George.
Yeah, so me, Carrie and Ginny was going for a picnic in the woods, but never mind.
Well, why don't you all come? Bring your picnic as well, and all. That all right, William?
Yes, Mr. Tom. What's a picnic?
Hey, William. Why don't you manage a shovel for a bit?
Hello, Will. Hello, Mr. Tom.
Hello, Zach. Come to sing us a song?
No, I'd like to help. Can I? I'm rather good at it, actually. I've helped in the creation of several Anderson shelters.
Have you now?
Yes, I wouldn't mess it up.
Fine. Well, can you manage a spade for a bit for me?
Yes.
Got a fire watching meeting to get to at the church. Come on, Sammy. Don't worry, William, won't be long.
Bye. Bye, Mr. Tom. Bye, Sammy.
This is fun. How's tricks, Will? What? Mr. Oakley. How are you getting along with him? He's a bit of a recluse, I believe. What? A recluse. Keeps himself to himself.
Oh.
You know, Will, you're a lot like me.
Am I?
Yes. I sensed that when I first saw you. There's someone who's a bit of a loner. An independent sort of soul. Like me, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, well... Sorry I'm late, Mr. Oakley. Oh.
Come today?
We brought the picnic. Why did Zach have to come here? He's all rhymes. He's mad. He looks like a walking rainbow. Why did we have to come here anyway? George's mom made us. Anyone want a sandwich?
I say, what a spread. I got the drink.
Pass it round, Ben. How'd you get that?
What?
Ginny?
Fell over.
Looks nasty. Aren't you going to sit down?
Sorry, I've forgotten which one of you is Carrie and which one is Ginny.
I'm Carrie.
Right, so. So, anyone read any good books lately?
I like books.
I don't.
You're just pig ignorant.
Good. I like pigs, and pigs are useful.
I don't mind books. But for sowing wildflowers and that.
I liked making things, like that raft last summer.
Brilliant that
It
was.
was the bits in the river.
With us all sitting on it.
Just as well we could swim.
I like swimming. Do you swim in London, William?
No. I like swimming, and cycling, and poetry.
Poetry?
Tiger, tiger, burning bright.
In the forest of the night.
What immortal hand or eye could
Frame thy fearful symmetry.
Stupid.
It's not stupid.
Well, what do you like doing, Will? I like drawing. Wish I could draw.
I'm hopeless at it. All my people have huge arms and legs and tiny heads.
Like you.
Ha ha.
There's another sandwich. Can I have one?
Help yourself.
Delumptious.
Eh?
Delumptious. A cross between scrumptious and delicious. Made it up.
Delumptious.
Of course, I like acting best. Roar of the crowd, smell of the grease paint,
What's grease paint?
makeup.
You wear makeup?
Of course, all actors do. My father does.
What, like a lady?
Yes, on the stage. Haven't you ever seen a show, Will?
Mum says theatres and picture houses are dens of sin.
Rot, I'll tell you what. We could all join Miss Dawn's amateur dramatics group. Carrie?
Yeah, don't mind.
Ginny?
I'd hate being on stage.
Oh, you don't have to act. You could help sew the costumes.
Well,
And Will could help paint the scenery. And George...
Me, I ain't doing no fancy theatricals, little corny Donny. She's nutty as a fruitcake. Anyways, I've got church choir. Why don't you come and sing the church choir? They need more voices. Boys only, mine.
Blimmin' cheek! Boys gets all the chances. The grammar school only takes boys, and they never bother putting girls in for the high school. And here's me dying to go.
maybe that now there's a war on, it'll be different.
So, fancy the church choir?
I would like to, but it wouldn't be allowed, seeing I'm not a Christian.
Ain't you a Christian?
Well, I've always been dying to act in the nativity play, but they would never let me, just because I'm a Jew. Crazy, right? After all, Jesus was a Jew, not to mention his mum and his dad. Oh, there's one sandwich left. Might I indulge?
Help yourself.
Delumptious.
Wish I had a coat like yours, Sammy. You don't feel it like we does. Well, how was it?
Tell him, William.
I got enough for class.
Mrs. Hartridge's class.
Yes, he's done really well, reading and writing.
Bye, Mrs. Partridge. Thank you. Bye.
She's happy.
Put her up to the scholarship to the high school. She deserves it.
Good news all around, eh?
Yes. Oh, and look at this, Mr. Oakley.
It's a...
Squirrel. I can see that. It's a fine hand job there, William. A fine hand.
You must put this on your wall, William. Goodbye.
Here, you take good care of that.
Will, come on, let's go.
Hello, Tom. Busy?
I've been dry storm warming up at the farm. Will keeps me busy. Been reading these grim fairy tales and grim maybe too.
Any word from the mother?
Only it's how she can't have him back for Christmas.
Shame. This phony war, some evacuees gone home already?
Oh, well, I'm not complaining.
She ain't, remembered today.
No.
You'd think.
Oh, we'll see there, like.
On my way. Afternoon, Dr. Love, Mrs. Fletcher.
All set, Tom?
All set?
And William doesn't?
No?
Excellent. How is he?
Oh, he's been eating better. Bruises nearly gone. Still one last one on his arm though, taking a couple of months' mind.
And the bed?
Dry as a bone.
Excellent. See you there.
What's going on, Mr. Tom?
So, Rachel's painting things. I want you to have them.
But why?
Well, because how I think she'd like that, you being a dab and painting like her. This is one of hers, William. Field and sky. She said I could go through life painting nothing but sky, for it's always changing. Never stays still.
Where is she, Mr. Tom?
Eh?
Your wife, Mrs. Tom. Where is she?
She died, William. 40 years ago, come January. Died having our baby son. Had this thing called scarlatina, you see.
What happened to the baby?
He died and all, buried together under the oak tree. She was so sunny, lit up our life, and when she died, that light went out. But besides, this stuff's for you. And anyways, it's your birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear William. Happy birthday to you.
Go! Make a wish!
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
Will, that's the first time I've ever heard you laugh.
The clever men at Oxford know all that's to be known, but none of them know half as much intelligence as I
Hello!
Hello, Toadie.
No, Toad, you're not on yet.
Oh, sorry. Overexcited.
Cue, Toad.
Hello.
Hello, Toadie. I thought you'd be coming round soon. You see, he likes company.
Ah, me.
Enter, Toad.
Hello, you fellows. This is splendid. Hello, Ratty. Hello, Badger.
Who, Badger?
And dear old Badger, how are you?
So sorry.
Hey?
So. That's your line, Vicar.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
thank you, Zach. I'll prompt if necessary. You just play your own part.
Righto.
Back to it. Cue, Toad.
Hello, you old fellows. This is splendid. Hello, Ratty. And dear old Badger, how are you?
So.
Splendid. Splendid.
My friend, Mr. Mole?
How are you? Where are you? Molly!
Thank you, Zach. George! Just pretend he's there, Zach.
How are you? Splendid, eh?
We were just talking about you, my old friend.
How are you, Ratty?
Ow, Zach! Keep going.
I'm all right. We were just going to go for a trifle of lunch. You'd better join us.
Oh, no. Come up to Toad Hall, and I'll give you the finest lunch you'd ever see. Whose line is it?
Mole, where is George? It's too bad.
Maybe he's not coming. He's only doing it because Robert's mother took him back to London.
No, but...
George, where have you been?
Oh, George. Your brother? Michael? God rest his soul. I'm so sorry. Telegram.
We are all very sorry, George. You go back to your mother, eh?
Let's carry on.
Should we?
Of course. Mustn't let Hare hit the thing he's winning.
Are we the mole?
Will can do it. Will, we need a mole. Me?
Come on, Will.
Yes, why not? I know William. Here, read Malt's first speech.
Scrape and scratch and scrabble and Scrooge and scrabble and scrape and scratch. Up we go. Pop. He stands.
No, that's telling you what to do with an italics, see?
Pop. Ah, this is fine. This is better than whitewash. Hang spring cleaning.
Good. Now remember, you are a mole. It might just digging your way up underground and pop into the sky free at last. Try and get
Oh, I have an idea. Try this on. Scrape and scratch and scrabble and Scrooge. Scrooge and scrabble and scrape and scratch. Up we go. Pop. Ah, this is fine. This is better than whitewash. Hang spring cleaning. Oh, what a day. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Blow spring cleaning.
The clever men at Oxford, they're always to be.
I did it, Mr. Tom. And they all clapped. It was a wizard.
It's from your mother. Says she wants you back for a while.
Give me a smile I can keep all the while in my heart while I'm away. Till we meet once again, you and I. We laugh and you wave me goodbye. We laugh and you wave me goodbye. We all if I go on my way. We laugh and you wave me goodbye. I don't care what you today.
Willie?
Hello, Mum.
Stop that! You know I don't approve of touching. I'll put the kettle on. Where'd you get them clothes and boots?
Mrs. Fletcher.
You steal them?
No, they were presents.
You begged?
No, I never.
Don't argue, Willie, you begged. Let's look at you. You look more filled out. Fed you well, did he, that Mr. Oakley? Still got your Bible, I see. You've been keeping up with it, I hope.
Yes, Mum. Mr. Tom told me the stories.
He is a churchman. I told him that you had to...
Yes, Mum. He lives right by the church. Takes care of it, like.
Let's hope he's frying some goodness into you then. I'm sorry if I seem a bit jumpy, Willie. I'm not very well, you see. What's that?
Mr. Tom's rucksack. He lent it to me to carry the presents. This is for you. Fruitcake.
I don't need charity, thank you.
It ain't charity, Mum. It's for you getting well. Mrs. Fletcher made it.
And
she
who's
says
this Mrs. Fletcher?
her son George is at my school. His brother Michael got killed in the war.
Oh. That's kind.
Thanks. They're all kind, Mum. Mrs. Hartridge, my teacher, and Miss Thorne at the library. I've learnt to read and write. Mr. Tom helped me.
My, you do seem to have taken up quite a lot of people's time. Bet they're glad to see the back of you.
No, Mum, they ain't. They
what?
They like me.
That show, Willie. You're an evacuee. They were just being polite.
No, Mum.
You were committing the sin of pride, Willie, and you know what happens to people who commit the sin of pride.
What's that?
It's a surprise.
A baby. It's got tape on its mouth.
I didn't want it to make a noise while we were out. It's a secret, you see.
Is it yours?
It's ours. It's a present.
From who?
Jesus. Don't touch her!
But she's crying.
She's just trying to get attention. She needs to learn a little discipline.
But she's only a baby.
Sit down now! There. Taking the tape off.
Has she a name?
No. And that's enough questions. What else have you got in there?
It's my present for you. It's where I used to live. The church and the graveyard.
You steal this?
No, Mum. I painted it myself.
Don't lie to me, Willie.
I'm not. I did it myself. Honest. I likes painting. I can show you.
That's enough. I hope no one ever finds out what you've done. What's all this?
Presents.
Presents? You expect me to believe that strangers would give you presents?
They ain't strangers, Mum. They're friends.
Friends? What friends?
George and Zach and the twins.
Are they churchgoers?
Oh, yes. George is in the choir. So am I. Well, I was. But Ginny and Carrie can't.
Girls?
Yes. Carrie's clever. She...
You play with girls after all I've said about them and you mix with girls!
But they's fine. And they goes to church. They all does. All except Zach.
Jack? Who's that?
Zach. Short.
Why doesn't he go to church?
He believes in God, Mum, and he knows his Bible real good.
Why doesn't he go to church?
They ain't got one of his sort in the village, see? Anyways, he believes that there's more God in fields and sky, and in loving people than in churches and synagogues.
In what?
In fields.
No, you said in churches, and what? What did you say?
Synagogues, that's what they call them.
Who?
Jews. Zach's Jewish.
You've been poisoned by the devil, don't you know that?
But Zach says Jesus was a Jew.
Blasphemer! Blasphemer! Blasphemer!
Mr. Tom. I want you, Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom!
Hello, Zach.
Any word, I suppose?
From William. Not a dicky bird.
It's been nearly a month.
3 weeks and 4 days.
I've written to him 3 times and no reply.
Well, I gave him paper, postcards and stamps, but... well, anyways, I'm about to go post these. Some colouring pencils with his name on them. William Beech.
Oh, he'll love these. You know, Mr. Tom, it's not the same. Carrie with all that swatting, and the twins. Come back, will I say. Anyways, bye, Mr. Tom. Bye, Sammy.
Bye, Zach. Bought him at the paint shop. Your paint shop, Rachel, remember? Your favourite place. tubes and pots and brushes. Paint has a lovely smell, you'd say. Eyes lit up, spinning with delight and a lovely feel. I went in, first time in 40 years, first time since bought the pencils, asked to have the boy's name put on.
Morning, Mr. Oakley.
Morning, Miss Miller.
For William. Nothing come for you today, I'm sorry. You'd think he'd write back. You've written half a dozen or more times.
Yeah, well, with his mother being ill and all, and those bombs beginning to drop around London.
You worry. I know.
I never thought I'd say this, but the cottage feels empty without him. Rattles around, keeps busy. Some nighttime fire watching now that I don't have to. But I miss him, cutting around in those old bits you gave with Mrs. Fletcher.
And he's missing spring and all, lovely buttercups and primroses.
No news is good news, Mr. Oakley. That's what you've got to think. Better than getting one of these. For Annie Hartridge.
Oh no, David! He's a pilot and she's expecting and all.
Really brings it home, Mr. Oakley. We may not be in the thick of it, but we don't escape. Better take it.
I mean, what?
Maybe.
What?
Well, with you having lost your Michael and Mrs. Hartridge about having a baby, she might need someone to go around and help.
You're right. Oh God, she could pass out or anything. I'll think of an excuse or something, you know. Boots for the baby, that sort of thing. You know, you're a good man, Mr. Oakley. You know, ever since.
Them trains to London,
What about them?
they run on Fridays, don't they?
I think so, yeah.
And it's Friday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, Sammy. London.
Ticket?
There you go.
Should have a muzzle, that dog. Where are you from? You're not a Londoner, that I know. On holiday, are you? Was only a joke. Ain't you got no sense of humour?
Never been to London before. Where's Deptford?
Deptford? Never heard of it. Say it again.
Deptford.
Oh, you mean Deptford.
Deptford.
Close enough. You want a number 53, big red thing over there.
Thanks.
He's a queer one. Hope he ain't a German spy.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, is this Deptford? Excuse me, could you tell me?
Down the shelter! Move it!
Keep up, Connie!
Got the cards off.
Here, mind yourself, mister. Stand there.
Come on, sir, move it. You know the drill. Down the shelter. Blimey, what's that?
Me dog.
Can't take him in the shelter, sir.
Well, I can't just leave it.
Alright, pick him up. Come with me.
Tiddler got caught short sitting on the lobby. Sitting there, siren goes. Never pulled me knickers up quicker. Lovely, ain't you? What's your name?
Sammy.
Lovely, ain't you, Sammy? I'm Gladys.
Tom Oakley.
Not from round here, are you?
Countryman, eh, Mr. Oakley?
I am. Come looking for a boy that stayed with me like an evacuee he was.
Run away?
No.
Lots to do. We send them home and the little blighters just run straight back.
I've heard they're working them too hard in them farms, you know.
William didn't run away. His mother wrote that she was ill, wanted him back for a while. That went here a month ago, and I ain't heard nothing since.
Could be that when this William got home, he just, well, forgot about you.
Perhaps, but he was happy. I just need to see the boys well.
Nice of you to care. Live round this way, does he?
Think so. Woman on the bus reckoned us.
Grove Road.
Grove Road? That's round the corner from me. What's the boy's name?
William Beech.
Willie Beech. I know him. Sickly looking boy. Got bullied by the other kids. I haven't seen him since he left.
What about Mrs. Beech?
Don't see her much. Bit of a madam, if you ask me. Bleeding saint, if you pardon my French. A cut above. Mind you, I've heard she sometimes rents her upstairs room and sleeps downstairs, if you know what I mean.
I didn't even know the woman. It's my job to know everyone in the patch.
Like I say, she keeps herself to herself.
Well, I reckon I'll stop by the old house.
I'll take you, love. You're fond of that boy, I can tell. Queen, that. You're the first person I know who is. I don't even think his own mother's fond of him.
All clear!
This is it, love.
Mrs. Beech! You in there?
You smelling something?
There's no one in there, Sammy.
I ain't like him, a fuss all or nothing.
Mr. Oakley, can't do that. It's against the law to break and enter.
What's going on?
Well,
He's worried about the boy.
Mr. Tom.
Someone's gone AWOL.
Right, sir, get the dog back.
Mrs. Beech! Get off that! Oh my lord.
Well, hey, Mr. Tom, come looking for you. Hey, Sammy's here too. Got a knife.
We in an ambulance. Got a phone?
Is it him?
Tied up.
My God, that Mrs. High Mighty. I'm on my way.
There you go. Come on, Will, I've got you. Yep, you take it. Yes. There you go. Hey, can I have a look? Will you show me him?
It's her.
Girl, is it? What's her name?
I calls her Trudy.
Trudy. That's nice. Hey, why doesn't I hold Trudy for a bit, eh? Hey, Sammy's here as well. Want to say hello? There you go. Your arm's hurt. They ain't used to moving there.
Are you Mr. Tom?
I am. How is he?
He's quite drowsy.
Been getting some sleep, that's good.
Well, we've had to get sedating him,
Sedating.
putting him to sleep.
Why?
Well, he keeps suddenly screaming.
Well, after what the poor boy's been through, probably needs a good old scream.
Yes, Mr. Tom, but we do have to consider the other children in the ward.
When can I see him?
Now, follow me. No dogs allowed, I'm afraid.
You stay there, boy. Stay.
Mr. Tom,
Hey, Will. How are you feeling?
Stiff. I get nightmares, and when I wake up, they stick a needle in me, and I can't move or speak. Where's Sammy?
Outside. Regulations.
How long does I have to stay here for?
Not long, I should think. You look well patched up.
Can I come back with you?
Of course you can.
I want to see Zach.
He says hello. Did you get his letters?
Mum tore him up.
Ah.
Where is Mum?
I wish I knew, boy.
I'm afraid you have to leave now, Mr. Tom.
No, don't go. Stay a bit more.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tom, but you must leave now.
Boy wants me to stay for a bit.
It's against regulations.
Whose regulations?
Now, Mr. Tom, let's not have any trouble here, alright?
What on earth is this dog doing here? Nurse, what's going on?
Nothing, sister.
Time to leave.
I'll see you tomorrow, don't worry.
Don't go! Don't go!
Please leave, sir. You're only upsetting the boy.
Ma'am, I think it's your regulations what's upsetting him.
Now go!
No!
Stay there.
No!
Boy.
No!
Sedation!
No!
Mr. Tom, is it? My name's Stanton. I've been looking after William.
Hello, Doctor.
I'm a psychiatrist, Mr. Tom.
It's Oakley. Mr. Tom's the boy's name for me.
Ah, you don't wish me to call you by the boy's own name for you?
Call me what you like.
I believe in a more modern approach than simply medicinal. No drugs. I treat disturbed children in a special home where they're well cared for and given lots of attention. We feel...
Who's we?
Myself and the head of the school.
School? I thought you said it were a home.
It's also a school. We feel that William would benefit from the treatment there.
What sort of treatment?
Psychiatric treatment, analysis. We want to encourage him to talk about his background and find out, well, why he's the way that he is.
Well, I thought that was pretty obvious. Boy ain't had a lot of loving.
Ah.
I want him back with me.
Ah.
You can till the cows come home. It's what I want and it's what the boy wants.
You're not a relative.
Near us, damn it. Boy stayed with me. No dad, mum gone off. And,
Yes?
I'm fond of him.
You're fond of him? Mr. Oakley, we're picking him up the day after tomorrow. You're welcome to come with us, if you'd like. We're not like a hospital. We encourage visitors, so long as they don't disturb the other children. Good day.
Ah, Sammy, what are we going to do, eh? Can't just leave him, can we? What would you do, Rachel? Can't do that. Can I? Should I?
Could you give us a hand, Mr. Tom? All hands on deck! Shoulders claps! Stay there.
Sedation!
There's a good boy.
You're only upsetting the boy.
It's time to sleep.
Sedation!
Don't touch her. Don't argue, Willie, you bet.
safe now.
Nice and calm, Will.
Blessed nightmares. Like he's being tortured.
Kind of trauma. Just sleep and kindness he needs.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought him back.
Why not? Best place for him.
Yeah, but I kidnapped him.
Good for you.
Well, they'll come ferreting round wanting him back.
You did what you thought was best. You didn't want that trick cyclist messing around with his brain like a human guinea pig. And quite frankly, I don't blame you.
Thanks, Doctor.
Nothing too rich to eat. He's on the mend, Tom. And time. Give him time.
Time heals, eh? Wounds on the leg maybe, but wounds in the head, just easy to say.
Mr. Tom!
Go in, Zach. Don't get him overexcited. I'll be out here if you need me.
Will!
Couple of doorbacks.
Zach! How are you? You're a bit bony. Looking good though.
My legs are a bit wobbly.
I thought you'd be in a wheelchair, and then I'd push you down the mountain and you'd walk. Stirring music. A miracle.
Wheelchair? I ain't that bad.
Pity. I expect you're dying to hear all the news.
I expect he's gonna tell me it anyway.
I say, you're losing your London accent. You're going all yokel now.
Am I?
Yeah. Miss Thorne will have the screaming abdabs. She's giving elocution lessons now. How now, brown cow, and all that.
Still doing plays?
You bet. Peter Pan next. Swashling and buckling all over the place. And you'd better get well enough to be in it too.
What about George and the twins?
They're fine. We don't see much of Carrie. All that swatting. Ah, yes. Mrs. Hartridge has had a baby.
Oh, good.
Well, you did hear about her husband in the telegram.
Not Mr. Hartridge.
Afraid so. Horrible. Well, she had a little girl called Peggy. She's lovely. Hardly cries at all. Mrs. Hartridge, I say, are you all right? Would you like me to call Mr. Tom?
Zach, where do babies come from?
You don't know?
Don't they come from Jesus, like?
Of course not.
That's dirty. He goes to hell for it.
Of course not. It isn't dirty. My parents told me. They wouldn't lie. It's not dirty unless you make it that way.
So can't a woman have a baby on her own?
No. There has to be a man to give her his seed.
Everything alright? Best home, Zach. I've done it a bit, I think.
Thought so. Can I come again tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Righto. Bye.
Well, what's up? Come on, you best tell me.
Trudy. She's dead, ain't she? I killed her.
No?
She cried and cried. I nursed her. I held her real good. I rocked her. I gave her the milk in the bottle until there wasn't any more.
It wasn't your fault.
I should have got out.
He was tied up.
Zach said a woman can't have a baby on her own. Is that true?
Yes.
So, my mum must have met with a man.
Yes.
She lied. Why did she lie? She said men and ladies going with each other was a sin.
Well, I has a feeling that your mother was quite ill, very unhappy in her mind.
I want to stay here, Mr. Tom. Even if she says she's ill, I'm not going back.
You won't be going back to her, Will. Authorities won't allow it.
Why did you kidnap me then?
Well, they was going to put you in a children's home and I wanted you back here.
Why?
Why? Well, because I missed you, Will. All that noise and mess and work. I missed you. Anyways, now I'm going to go get all that paper I've been saving up for your drawing. Strikes me used well enough. I'll see you in a bit.
Mr. Tom.
Yes, boy?
I love you.
Love you too, boy.
the utmost of their strength. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
Zach! Will!
Want to fight, Carrie?
No, of course not. I ran to tell you.
News from France, my lord! Have you been to France, Carrie?
No. I passed.
You mean?
I got a scholarship. I'm off to the high school.
Hooray! Yes! Yes! When is Mr. Tom going to be coming back, Will? Oh, there he is. Mr. Tom! Carrie passed her exam.
Well done, Carrie. Well deserved that bit. You'd best come in, Will. Sorry, Carrie's sort of private like.
Fair dues, Mr. Tom. Bye, Will. See you at rehearsal. Bye.
So, what's all this?
This ain't Willie Beech, is it?
William.
Oh, cheeky now, is he? Looking a lot healthier too.
We've made stunning progress.
We've brought you some bad news, William. It concerns your mother.
She wants me back.
No. I'm afraid your mother died. She committed suicide.
I don't get you.
She killed herself.
But why?
I suppose she just didn't want to live anymore. Now, this is Mr. Stelton.
We met her at the hospital.
Hello, William. Sadly, you're now an orphan, so we need to decide your future. I've been discussing with Mr. Tom what's best. And what is best is you come stay with me at a special home that I run.
No, I'm staying here.
No, son. You don't have much choice in the matter. Your Mr. Oakley hasn't been keeping to law. Kidnapping's a serious offence.
I weren't kidnapped. I was rescued.
Well, I hardly think...
Maybe William should step outside while we talk about this.
Yeah, take Sammy with you. Let him keep you company, like.
I won't go. Even if you tie me up and put me in prison, I won't. Come on, Sammy. I won't go. I won't.
Unless Mr. Tom wants me to.
I'll run away. I'm afraid I'll have to leave you here, boy, with Mr. Tom. Stay.
Well?
I won't go.
Listen, Dr. Little talk to them as your doctor down here, like. And the upshot is, by the powers that be say, only if you want it, mind, I can adopt you.
What's that mean?
Well, if it all goes through, you'll get to stay here with me and you'll sort of be like my son.
Yes! 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 Proud and insolent youth, prepared to meet thy doom, dark and sinister man, how about thee?
Now, Zach, let go of the sword.
Must I?
Yes. Put on it, Will. Cue boys and Wendy.
Now, Peter, now.
It says exulting, that wasn't exulting.
Now, Peter, now.
Tis some fiend fighting. Pow! Who and what art thou? I'm youth. I'm joy. I'm a little bird that has broken out of the egg. To it again!
Stop there. Well done.
Sorry to interrupt. Zach, your mother telephoned. Your father's been found injured in a fire. He's in the hospital. You have to go to London.
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Not a tear, but a cheer, make it gay. me luck as you wave me goodbye. As you wave me goodbye.
I hate you, God. I hate you. You hear me? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Why did Zach have to die? It's not fair.
When we found out Rachel was going to have a baby, I bought her a new pot of paint every month, different colours like. And the ninth one was to be blue if it were a boy, and primrose yellow if it were a girl. Baby comes, a boy. You'll have to get blue, whispered Rachel, and so I did. After they died, William, I put that pot of blue paint in the black wooden box I made her, and when I shut that lid, I shut out not only all memories of her, but also the company of anybody else that ever reminds me of her. I regret that now, William. All them wasted years till you came along. Better to accept than pretend he never existed.
Hello, Will. We've left Zach's room just as he left it, but this stuff of his, we thought you might. We know he'd want you to have it.
Zach died.
I know. I'm very sorry. This is Peggy. Go on. She won't mind. She's got her father's eyes, I think. I'm very lucky.
So she.
Bye, Will.
William.
Where are you lot off to?
Rehearsals.
What's all this?
I'm going to play Captain Hook. For Zach. Didn't I tell you, Dad?
You hear that, Sammy? He called me Dad.